right. I chose to speak about charity. I felt inspired about it. And Claudia said, oh, it's okay. You can just choose one of the talks you gave previously, and you just share, so no stress. But then I felt inspired to talk about charity. And I had to prepare all new things. That's good, because then next Sunday I can say that in my sentence as well. We will just chat a little bit. The word lecture for me is very serious at times. And my intention is just to share some of my opinions, some of the things I have read in lectures, and with the goal for you to think about it and add something new, or just go back and review what you already know. So when we talk about charity, say, come on. If you are a Spiritist, if you read any Spiritist books, and we hear there's a lot about the importance of charity. So we may say there's not a lot of new things, but we need repetition. Absolutely. Like my husband, when we do the gospel at home, for him it's still something new. He says, didn't we just read this like 6 months ago? Why have to read this again? So I said, well, you were raised Catholic, right? And you went to mass, right? Yeah. And didn't they repeat the same readings of the Bible throughout the year? Because we need to listen, we need to hear, we need to fully understand. And one thing about a lot of people that study Spiritism, I feel that when we know a lot, in a humbly way, like in theory, right? We go, oh, but I know because Kardec said this, Kardec said that, oh, in the Spirit's book, question 300 and something. Oh, in the book that we are really good quoting books. We are really good knowing where you read this, and when Chico said this and that. That's wonderful. But do we really live the teachings? Do we get distracted with so much that's going on? Well, look, I'm saying all this, it's not just for you, okay? It's for me too. That by the time that we wake up, we are so busy doing all those things about work and children, and that we forget to live the teachings of this philosophy, the teachings of Jesus. Just as my introduction. So before we talk about true charity, let's see what we already know. We know, hopefully you have heard, without charity, there is no salvation, right? We heard that maybe a million times. So just say many, many, many times. Well, let's talk about salvation. So I am from São Paulo, and I always remember me working, didn't have a lot of fun going to the beach. I didn't have much the opportunity to see the ocean, to swim in the ocean, or go to the pool. That was my reality. Therefore, I didn't learn how to swim. I'm in my 50s and I don't know how to swim. I can float a little bit. So if by any chance you were with me and I fall in the pool, please dive in and save me, unless I can touch the bottom. I want to be saved. You got a promise here? If you are recording this, please save me, right? And I guarantee you, I will be very happy if you save my life. I was drowning. I could die, and you didn't even think. You just jump in, I hope, and you saved my life, right? Oh, good, Liliana. I'm not the only one that doesn't know how to swim. I don't feel bad right now. But where does this thing come from? Saved, to be saved, salvation. One of the ways to explain this is in a lot of religion in the past, and there are still religions today that think that you need to be saved. Why? Because you is worry about the afterlife. So if you're good, you go to heaven. If you were not very good, you did a lot of bad things, you're gonna go to hell. I don't want to go to hell. No, I don't want to go. Please save me. I don't want to go to hell. So that's where it came from. When they say, I'm going to save you, so you are not going to hell. But as Spiritism explains, and we know that hell is not really a space and time. Hell is our state of mind, the state of our spirit. But how are you saved? I have a neighbor here. Actually, in my street, I have a lot of religious neighbors, and we live really well with our difference and the things that we have in common. And then one day, this neighbor came into my house because she knew I was struggling, and she said, "May I pray with you?" Absolutely. If you knock on my door, you want to pray with me, I'm going to say yes. Please pray with me. And she was praying, and she said, well, there is another thing that I would like to tell you. I said, yes, what is it? Would you like to be saved? Say, what do you mean? Yes, like, I came here to save you because I said, yes, tell me more about it. She says, to be saved. So, the afterlife, you're going to be with God, you're going to be with Jesus, which I believe we all going to get there, right? I said, oh, thank you so much. So this is all you have to do. Do you accept Jesus, the Christ, as your Lord and Savior? I said, yeah, I do. I believe in Jesus. He says, you are saved. You will no longer go to hell. Oh, that was that easy? It was pretty easy. Oh, I have to say it. Now, she prayed with me and she left, and I say, thank you so much for praying with me. The idea is pretty good. The idea of you accepting Jesus in your life as your Savior. But we know it's just not about that. It's about acting more like Jesus. Being more like Jesus. Like my daughter, when she was little, no, Mom, the dude with big beard, I would have to be like that dude. I go, yeah, can we try to be more like that dude? So that's the one where requires work. And that's what it is when she says to be saved. It's not only saying yes, but working and being more like Jesus. It's not easy. It's not easy. Being more like Jesus, like, I have to have patience. I have to forgive more. There are so many things, and it's okay. We are working on that. We are in a huge working progress to be more and more like Jesus. And that's when we say you're going to be saved, and you are going to do the work. And that salvation means not being in a peaceful state of mind, the spirit, not in a hell stage. Because we can have that hell right here, right now. I don't have to wait till I die. All right, Bernadette, what is new? I know. We heard that before. Well, to be also more like Jesus, one of the qualities of Jesus is being more charitable, doing things for others, helping others. We know that. But we always do it. Charity starts at home. And when I say charity, my husband say I have to share, things. Whenever I say charity, he says we need to do more charity. I go, yeah, what is it? Well, we need to buy food and donate food. We need to buy things for the homeless or donate money. For him, is mostly about the material things, which is common. It's pretty good. It is very, very, very important to have all the material things because God created this. There's nothing wrong with that. But I want to go to the next level. And to do that, let me share a little story that many of you might already know, which is Chico. He was very excited at home. And he had collected, all this food and things to give to the needy. Very, very happy. Oh, look at this. We have the rice, we have this. I don't know exactly the details. Just play along with me. And then Emmanuel showed up. I saw Chico really, yay, look at this. How amazing all the things are, Emmanuel. Chico, yes. Why are you so happy? And Emmanuel, you will never miss a chance to teach a lesson. And Chico, look, all those people that we're going to be able to help. They are hungry. We have food. We have this and this and this. And Emmanuel, so, don't you see, isn't it a chance, isn't it, a reason to be very, very happy? He said, this is your duty. This is your obligation. A real, true charity, too, is when you put your effort and dedicate your time to help others. This material, easy. Their giving and doing material things should not even be questioned because it says that's everybody's on earth duty. If you see somebody hungry and you have food, give and share. If you see somebody cold and you have a jacket and you have clothes, give and share. This is everybody's responsibility without questioning. The material thing is like, oh, well, you just have to do it. It is like if you see somebody having a heart attack, I don't know about you, but I will quickly get my phone and call 911. Call 911, try to do CPR because that person's life depends on me or I could help. So this is my duty. This is my responsibility as a citizen. And that's what Emmanuel calls our attention. This you shouldn't even question. Do it. What about your time? Do you dedicate time to do something for others? Put a lot of effort in doing that. Do we do things that go beyond the Spiritist Center? I volunteer in my center. I volunteer here doing this beautiful meeting, organizing, doing my schedule, make sure that everybody shows up. That's good. It's pretty good. Continue doing, please. But what else? How much of our time and effort we are putting into the world? Besides the material, now, please continue doing the material because we need this here in the material world. And we see people that need love, we need clothes, we need money and everything else. And that's my question today, because I was thinking about myself. doing service makes us grow. It's our progress, but also the quality of the way we serve. We have time. If we are still at the level that we need time and everything organized, right, to do the service, to go and help. But if we do this, maybe I call Mirtis. Okay, Mirtis, can you come to my house and can we hang out? And the sister, no. Well, what's gonna, no, I can't. Today I have to get a center. Today is my turn to open. Oh no, today is the night. I have to do this. I have to go early to clean and, organize people, have the chairs and do this and that. Okay, I'm sure that many of you, including myself, there are Sundays that I have to teach the teens, please. Now you are recording this. No, I'm too late. Everybody will know. And I'm like, ugh, I'm so tired. And I have to go. And I go. This true giving. When you do this out of love, you feel the love. We do with a big smile. Do you help others with a big smile? Being patient is charity too. We just read, Adriana read a beautiful message. All the different ways that we can be more loving and compassionate. But if we are doing this, complaining, look at your body language. Then we still need to get better at it. It's good that we are doing, but we need to get better. When charity becomes a burden that is no longer a service out of love. So think about it, because we already know the importance of charity. And when we do charity, and when we help others, when we do good towards our fellow human beings, we feel good. We feel peaceful. There is this amazing energy that you feel safe. That salvation, that you are not in the state of hell. Today I was teaching, and it's very challenging. Students, we all have some, it's normal. And we have a new student, it's not in my classroom, that he runs and he kicks and he's very aggressive. So today, the principal was in my room, the vice principal assessing the student, and she got on the radio. He is in a playground and he's doing this. So I told the vice principal, oh, you were assessing my student, let me go check. And he says, could you please do this for me? I can't stop in the middle. Oh, no, stay. So I went there. So there is this 5-year-old boy beating up the other boy. But it's like he had rage. And he's like, like 5, 6, without stopping. Everybody moved. And it's like, stop. He's screaming. I just went there. And I, with open hands, I just put my hands under his armpit. Well, he's 5, I could handle. He was a 5th grader. No, I couldn't. And I just put it in my hands here, turning his back to all the kids. And I was just like, breathe. And I go, breathe. And I keep whispering, I love you. You were a good boy. I love you. You were a good boy. And he was like, ah. And then later he just, no more energy. She's just like collapsed in my arms. So I was saying, you are important. I love you. You are okay. I'm here for you. Calm down, breathe. And all the kids laughed. So after I calmed him down and we went to the classroom, the principal came and said, nobody can control this child. We just don't know what to do. And he listened to USA. I said, can't come to my room. I have some coloring pages. We can color together till you calm down to go to the next step. But after I did this, I'm not like bragging about it, but I saw that child's eyes and he just came to me and gave me a hug. Like, you were the first one that tells me that you love me and that I'm a good boy, because all he hears, I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy, because he really hits all the kids because he doesn't know how to express his anger, because there is a lot of going on. Sometimes we are just like that child. We are frustrated, we are angry, and we need somebody to come to us and just say, hey, I love you. I love you, Deja, Ricardo, Phil, Marcelo, Bruno, Christina, all my friends here. And guess what? Everything's going to be okay. And I'm here for you. We have that opportunity all the time. And do that with a smile. Because that's the way that we want to be treated, right? If we're going through crisis, we want somebody to comfort us. And that's what Jesus did. The true charity, to see somebody in need and do something about it without expecting anything back. No reward. True charity. So let's think about this. How can we serve more? How can we love more? How can I dedicate more time to do good and help others? That is not only at the Spirit Center, which we need help in the Spirit Center too. Because do you do charity, Bernadette? Do you go, oh, I have to go to the center on Sundays and I have to do this immediately? I got all the work that I do. But hey, God is using each one of you to do good. Each one of you to help somebody that is in need. And we don't even see it. It's right there. Right? It's driving, just looking at somebody's mind. Take your time to pay attention to all the ones, all the people who's around you. Besides our family, just go out there and smile. I saw one thing on Facebook or TikTok, I don't remember. And I loved it, that the person was walking or driving and the person just paid a compliment to whoever they found in the street. It's like, hey, what a beautiful hair you have. And the person's like, what? And you see the person like this, and it goes, no. Hey, look at your dress. Oh, beautiful eyes. Oh my gosh, where did you get your nails done? Girl, you are beautiful. I always do that when I go to cashier registry. I say the name of the person. And I say, I love your nails. I love your hair. And you see the person like this and they smile. Because all of us, all of you right now, you are so beautiful. You are a wonderful child of God. You have so many qualities. When I look at you, I see your soul. I see the amazing person that you are. I don't let anybody say the opposite. We are all that little child, the little boy that I saw today. But you are also the teacher, the mother, the helper. And God is using us to do charity, to do his work on earth. It's not by any chance that we are here today, that we are in this country, that we are having this meeting, that you have your family. And to close this, And you probably already know this little story that there was a person, there was a man, he was very upset with God. He kept complaining about God. He said, God, don't even talk to me. And God, for what's going on? I said, no, I'm so mad at you right now, God. Yes, my child, can explain why. Look around. Just look around. I see people dying. I see people hungry. I see people desperate. Look at the world the way that it is. Look, God, and you didn't do anything about it. God, look at this man and said, well, my child, I did. I did something. Go, really? Well, it's not working. What is it? I made you. You. So God made each one of us to do this work of love and charity on earth. The true charity, dedicating time. So this week, let's think more about that and how we can be more charitable, loving, and kind, and dedicate more of our time towards the people that are close to us, someone new or a stranger, because it's going to happen. So right now, it's my chance to do a little bit of this work, dedicate my time. And you are providing me also the time, because I had to dedicate time to think about and reflect on my own life. So I am grateful for this invitation and for being here today, because you inspired me. And that's it. I'm not going to speak too long. Let's hope something touched your heart this evening.